Hi everyone, this is Hiba from My Little Journal, and today I have a scrapbook.com haul. You guys know I don't do a lot of hauls, but they had free shipping, a few discounts here and there. So of course I had some stuff in my shopping cart and thought it was the perfect time to purchase them. And I'm going to share with you why I purchased certain things and share with you all the new products that are coming into my craft room. So let's start. Okay, let's start with the albums. I grabbed two Simple Stories albums, one in black and white, the other in yellow and white, striped, very beautiful. Now I got two because I couldn't make up my mind. And I haven't worked in a 6x8 album in a very long time. And I thought I should kind of get back into it. It's a great kind of size to document a vacation. And I wanted to document my son going to France this summer. He went and marched in the D-Day parade. It was amazing. I wasn't able to go, but he's such a good kid. He took so many photos. The band directors, the coaches, everybody took photos and shared with all the parents who weren't able to go. So I have a lot of material to document, and I thought like he needs his own album. Plus, the first thing he told me when he came home was like, "Mom, you have to make a whole scrapbook album with my photos." So the 6x8 album is a good size for him, and he can take this along with him when he moves out. It's not too big. And like I said, I couldn't make up my mind with the black stripes or the yellow stripes, but I think they're both beautiful. I'm going to share with you the inside because I did see the photos on scrapbook.com. They do share the inside of the album with you. So the inside is as beautiful as the outside. I love the polka dots, the stripes. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun creating some memories for him. And I have two just in case if this one didn't fit. I have an extra one, or if I wanted to document something for my daughter, I can use that one. But I'm really, really excited about these. I can't wait to use them to document his trip to France. So let's move on to the next stuff that I got. So I'm a huge fan of Pink Fresh Studio. I love their stuff, the colors they use, the patterns. They are one of my favorites, and I love their paper pads, especially to use in my little field notes notebook. So I went with an older collection. This one's the Blah collection, or the Blahs. It has really beautiful paper in there, by the way. Just going to open this up real quick. But I was really excited to grab this. I'm not the type of crafter that really cares if a collection's old or new or whatever the case is. If I like it, I'm grabbing it. So it's not a big deal to me that it's an older collection. But anyways, it's just so beautiful. Very beautiful basic patterns. I love that. A lot of grid, love the splatter, black and white. It's just really beautiful, simple, and I can't wait to use this pad in my little mini album or mini traveler's notebook. I also grabbed some of the, I think this one is the Out and About. This one was designed by In a Creative Bubble. Now, obviously, because I'm documenting my son going to France, I thought I should get a few travel-themed stickers. I have a lot of travel-themed stamps from being on creative teams, but I thought these would be really nice to add, and I love this sheet. I think this is the cardstock stickers, and it's so nice. It has like that cardstock feel, but they're not too thick. They're like nice and thin, so it won't bulk up your album. I also grabbed the die cuts, which are beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. Love those. And I do have die cuts from Feed Your Craft as well. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun to kind of mix and match them. Some puffy stickers. These are a favorite. Love them so much. And I promised myself I'm not hoarding. I'm going to be using them to document my son going to France. This is kind of like a little mixture of enamel dots, epoxy stickers, and some of those like layered stickers. I don't know what they're called. I don't know if they say, it just says mixed embellishment pack, but those are really cool. I also did grab from the Blahs collection, I grabbed the chipboard. I just thought it looked really cool. I really like those frames, and I thought these worked out really, really well, kind of, or these will work out really, really well to document some blah moments, I guess. But I really, really like that one. I love the colors. I love that yellow with the black and orange. So pretty. But anyways, those are the embellishments and the papers. Now I also bought this Pink Fresh Studio stamp set. It's like a border stamp set. When I saw this, I was like, I need this in my life. Love the borders. They kind of look doodly to me. And you guys know how much I love stamping borders around my layouts or my pictures. So I thought this would look really, really cool. And it would create a really cool pattern behind your photo and give it an extra layer. So this is definitely something I want to try really, really soon, but I'm loving that. I know this is the smallest thing in the stamp, but it is my favorite thing about the stamp. It's so funny. This moment is awesome. I love that the font in this changes and it's more bubbly, and I love that so much because you have like the script and then the is in a different font. I love those little details. But anyways, I can't wait to use that. I also purchased these Altenew envelopes, stamp envelopes, so you can kind of put your stamps to protect them in these envelopes. They're kind of like the Avery Elle, but not really. And I'm going to share with you the difference and why I didn't really like these. So let's put this aside real quick. So the Avery Elle, you can see right here, it's just like a strong plastic. I've been using these for a long time. It has like a little flip right here, a floppy thing, kind of like an envelope, and you can tuck it in and have your stamps sitting inside these little pockets, which is pretty awesome. I've been using them for a long time and they've been working fine. But of course, something new came out and I wanted to try it out. So I purchased the Avery Elle, not the Avery Elle, sorry, the Altenews. The Altenew, the difference is the plastic is much thicker, you guys. It is so thick, like much thicker than the Avery Elle's. And it has like this little zipper thing, kind of like a Ziploc bag thing, which is great. And that's why I purchased it. But the measurements have the same measurements as the Avery Elle. So I thought it was going to work out perfectly. But as you can see, this is much larger than the Avery Elle. And it took me a while to figure out like why. The measurements are exactly the same and they should fit my stamps perfectly. But I discovered that the Avery Elle does measure with this little floppy thing. So actually they're actually the same size. But when you put your stamp set in there, and I'm going to show you real quick. Let's just grab this stamp set that I purchased. So if I were to add the stamp set in my Avery Elle, it will fit pretty nicely. And I usually cut out my own paper to kind of back up the whole thing. So it looks pretty good. And I usually just tuck in my little flip thing. And I like that size. It fits nicely in my containers. But if I added that in the Avery Elle, not Avery Elle, I keep saying Avery Elle, Altenew, it's big and there's a lot of space on the top and I just don't like that at all. Again, I'll grab another stamp and add it in here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So you can kind of see that the difference between those two. There's just a lot of space in there and it drives me crazy. I don't know. I just feel so guilty not using it because I bought it and it was not cheap. And the quality is amazing. So what I thought I would do was just use them, and one of my containers, I'll share with you real quick my containers. So I have these containers that kind of carry my stamps, and these are my Kelly Perky Alpha stamps. So I thought maybe I'll switch all of them out with those Altenew little envelopes and just have all of them look the same. But see, that drives me crazy. That's as tall as my dividers, if you can see that. That's really big. I just can't get over that. Look at that. That's a big difference. I don't know. I haven't decided. Maybe I'll use them for something else. But I guess, you know, you can't win them all. I still like that thickness of it. It's such a good look, little envelope. I wish they made them a tiny bit smaller. That would be perfect. Anyways, those were a fail for now. But I also did purchase a few more tools. Now, you guys know I love my tiny attacher. I always have it next to my desk. But my kids always take my tiny attacher. It takes me forever to find it because it's either on somebody's desk, somebody worked on it on their homework, it's somewhere in the house. It drives me crazy. So what I decided to do was give them my tiny attacher and purchase a new one for myself. Love this guy. Can't wait to dig into a new one. I've had that other one for years. So it's, you know, time for me to get a new one and share the love with my kids. And I also purchased the Fiskars Hexagon Punch. Now, Feed Your Craft created this beautiful stamp set it was full of hexagons, and I actually shared it here on my YouTube channel and created a layout with it. And I was told that there is a punch for those hexagons that fit perfectly. I'm talking about this stamp. So this punch will punch out those hexagons. So of course I had to purchase the punch myself, which I'm really excited about because I love that stamp set and I know I'm going to be using it a lot. And also this is a great shape if you want to like punch out your pattern paper, your scrap paper, and create a layout using like hexagon shapes on your layout. So I think I'm going to get a lot of use with this punch, especially that you guys know I don't purchase a lot of punches. I'm not a huge fan of punches, but I'm a huge fan of shaped punches because I get a lot of use out of those than just a plain old punch that I'm not going to use all the time. To finish up my little haul, scrapbook.com did send me a few things to try out. And I'm going to start with the daubers. I've tried these before. Love their daubers. They're perfect to add ink or paint through a stencil, blending inks together. They are really, really awesome. I love them. And I'm so excited that they sent me a bigger pack, which is pretty cool. They also sent me the journaling pen. This is a .03. I really like this. I've been using it to journal. I'm just gonna share with you. Now, don't judge my handwriting because I'm not a big fan of my own handwriting. So it's a good size, and I've been using it in my art journal, and I'm really loving it. It's really smooth, and it's a perfect little size pen to journal with. So I'm kind of excited about that. They also sent me some of their adhesives. I've used the dots roller plenty of time, and I really, really like this adhesive. I actually purchased, I think it was the 6-pack on their website, and I ran out, so this is pretty neat that they sent me some of these. I've never used the blue one, but I'm excited for this one as well. This one is not dotted, so I'm excited to kind of try that out. Their adhesives are really strong, and I love myself a good strong adhesive. They also sent me these acrylic stamp blocks. I've been using them. That's why they're not in their package. And I am obsessed. This little circle one, you guys know I use this one all the time in my videos when I'm creating in my layouts. And I just love this size. It's still small, not as small as my tiny one, but small enough that, you know, you're not going to get ink all over your block when you have a small stamp. And I just love the circle. I've never used a circle stamp block, and it's just so easy to control. And I like that it has the lines in the center so you can kind of center your stamp. So this one is a new favorite. I've been using it a lot and trying it out. And I really love this if you have a long sentiment and like you don't want to use a huge block. This is perfect because you can kind of add your sentiments or your phrase and kind of stamp it out. Or even if you wanted to add like your own alpha stamps and create your own word, this is kind of perfect. I've been really enjoying these acrylics. These are my favorite from all the stuff they sent me. I can't wait to use them more and more in my projects because, like I said, I'm really loving this circle stamp block. that is pretty neat. Anyways, that is my haul from scrapbook.com. Let me grab the rest of my stuff. That's it, you guys. That is my haul from scrapbook.com. I hope you enjoyed watching this little haul and share here on my YouTube channel. I'm hoping to share me documenting my son's travel to France using these albums and using these new embellishments that I purchased from scrapbook.com. I can't wait to share with you all the projects I create using these products very soon. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye!